Table for Two, a series of first dates, episode 9, A Tale of Two Sisters. Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Movies. As usual, I'm here again to review the entire episode of Table for Two, the recently uploaded one, episode 9. And then I'll give some expectations for the upcoming episode 10. I think that'll be the final one. Yeah, I'm not so sure. So we'll be expecting a next season. So in this episode, the title was A Tale of Two Sisters. And if it's a series of first dates, and then the title is A Tale of Two Sisters, we should know that this is going to be a sister who has snitched the other one, and like that confusion. Yeah, I had that imagination before I watched the episode. So first of all, we'll take a look at the company's promotion scene where Bella is still doing her best in promoting the company. She still wants to take the company out there on social media and let people know that there's a company like this, there's a restaurant like this. So I think Bella is doing a good job. And Frank and Sam and Sylvia will also have to do their best in trying to equip themselves or in equipping themselves in the new era, the era of technology, so that they can also help themselves by promoting the company, not always waiting on Bella. So Bella, and funny thing, they lost the memory card. I hope they find a taxi. You know, it's far for a taxi. You are fortunate they can bring it back at where they dropped you. But if it's a public transport, then someone even wants to use it. So let's hope they find the memory card. Else they will have to shoot that scene again. And now that Sam has left the company, how will they shoot that scene? Because Frank doesn't have the courage to do that here. Our next topic to talk about is the dates. So a gentleman takes a lady on a date and they are discussing. You know, the lady, from what I saw, she's quite excited. So she's forgotten about her modesty. So she's just acting overwhelmingly. She's excited. I don't know even how. She's excitedly overwhelmed. Like she's pleasantly surprised that a gentleman has taken her on a date. The part that raised eyebrows was when the guy was saying that, so I hope you'll be coming to my place tonight. And she was like, yeah, but you know, I don't want my sister to find out. I was like, oh, how? A big lady like you going out to your guy's place. What is you don't want your sister to find out? Until I later realized that she has snatched her sister's boyfriend from him. The story was when her sister introduced her boyfriend to her younger sister. You know, it's just polite. For courtesy's sake, even when you go out with your friends and your friend brings her boyfriend along, it's just nice to say, hi, this is my boyfriend and all that. But because of the mentality of some people, it's dangerous to do that these days because you don't know what the other person is thinking within. You think you are being nice, you are being polite, you are being gentle by introducing your friends to your man. And then they pass behind and either seduce, or he also spots his nice thing and then he goes to seduce the person. So it's a 50-50 thing. It's dangerous, at the same time it's also good. It's a good thing to do. It's polite. You are showing respect to the other people around you. But the reason why I wouldn't say this is dangerous is because it depends on the person you are dating, you are going out with. If he's a sensible individual, if he's a sensible person, reasonable person, he's going to be responsible. Because why would you go after your girlfriend's younger sister? Like, why would you do that? What at all do you want in life? So how are you even thinking? Do you think it will never come to light? Like, I don't know. Sometimes we do things and we don't imagine the final results. At least when you are starting something, you should have a picture of how it will end or how it's going to appear in other people's eyes. You are dating your girlfriend's younger sister. You are going out with her, and then you don't think that they live together. You don't think that eventually your girlfriend will find out. So sometimes we should do the extra thinking. We should be assertive enough. Let's do some extra thinking. I'm doing this today. How will it appear in 2 days' time? How will it appear in a year time? So when we have that picture in our heads, we try to take good steps. We try to take right steps. So the gentleman is good, they threw him out. And the funny part was when the sisters were fighting and he was just relaxing, like he felt boss. Yes, I've been able to manipulate two ladies and now they're falling in love with me and now they are fighting over me. Because the way he was seated, he didn't seem to care about anything. Really. He didn't even care that they were embarrassing themselves and he as well. He only thought they were embarrassing him, and he only thought it's a good feeling to have two sisters fight over you. And one thing that Sylvia did that made me very, very excited was how she sat the two ladies down. I was thinking when she told Sam to get them out of their room, she was going to just sack them and tell them never to come back. But she saw that no, she needed to talk to them. Sometimes people need to be enlightened about some things. So she needed to talk to them. And then she gave them the right counseling, the right words, the right things that's needed to go inside their head. She was like, the bond between family is the strongest. Don't let any external force come to break that bond. I don't know, in chemistry there's this covalent bond, and I don't know whether it's ionic bond, but one of the bonds are very strong. So don't let any temporary bond break the two of you. A sister bond is supposed to be strong. And you are being fortunate it's your sister, not your brother. Because if you have someone like the same gender, your sibling is let's say I have a sister, it's easier to ask for things, it's easier to share your thoughts, it's easier to share your problems with them. But if there's an outsider, it's quite difficult, especially if the outsider didn't use the right means to get to you. So it's like he has used the both of you, and now you guys are talking against each other. He's now, I don't know how I'm even saying it. He has been able to manipulate your minds. He has been able to manipulate your thoughts. So that was a good one that Sylvia did. Being a woman enough, being womanly. She expressed a womanhood and then spoke to them, counseled them that the bonds between the two of you should be stronger than any other bonds that comes to separate the two of you. That was a good one there. I also spotted something that now that table for two, now that they are getting lots of customers, it's just safe enough for them to also get a security guard. Because I don't see a security guard. I only see the waiters and the waitress. Yeah, they should get a security guard, one who will be making sure correct people enter. Because when you create social media awareness, you should know that all kinds of people will be coming to your premises. People who maybe they can't afford it, but you can even look. A security guard should be able to detect that this person is coming for confusion, so that the security guard can stop some things from happening. Yeah, so I remember one of the episodes when it's titled The Prince and the Pauper, when the rich guy went to the restaurant and someone sneaked inside. If there was a security guard who was always at his post, I don't think it would have happened. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this as well. Now, let's go to Sam. In my previous episodes, my previous reviews, I kept on saying Sam will go to his dad, because if he didn't think about his dad's offer, it wouldn't have changed his attitude at work. Like these days, he's been smiling. You could see that he's reflecting on something. Finally, he has accepted the offer and he's leaving the restaurant. I said he will leave the restaurant because if your dad has a whole company and he calls you to come and work with him, it's a big company, so you're going to learn lots better than what you are learning in the restaurant. So I'm sure he has thought of everything, how he's limiting his potentials at the restaurant. Definitely, we don't have to say he's limiting his potentials, but it's the obvious truth. The company is going to open some paths that's I don't even know how I'm saying. Let's say the company should be big enough to enlighten him about the fact of life, his choices. He will now become responsible in decision making and all that. So yeah, my expectations on Sam leaving the restaurant for his father's company came to pass. Yeah. So now, if we go to another scene, we'll see Sam being the boss of his dad's company. Now let me make some expectations. Yeah, let me make some expectations. You see the shot that Bella shots with the wine and the smiling and all that. Now that the SD card is missing, they would have to do another shoot. Like they would have to shoot again. That's what I'm expecting in the upcoming episode. I think they'll release a new season. I don't know how long it will take, but a new season should come because I think episode 10 is the final episode. And then a different season will come. So far, so good. It's been good. Yeah, we've learned how we haven't seen a perfect date yet, but I think so far, so good. There's no perfect date. It's just to say there's no perfect couple. Yes, I think that is what the film is trying to depict. There's no perfect couple. Sometimes they'll look good together, but when you go deep inside them, there's a lot of misunderstandings here. So that is what this film is. These episodes are this series is trying to tell us that there's no perfect couple. But if in case they do a perfect couple, we'll watch and we will like it. Yeah. So I'll end here for today. Let me know your thoughts on this as well. What do you think? Yeah. What do you think will be their next move? In their next episode, will they go outside rather than the restaurant alone? Like, would they diversify their shoots? Right now that Sam is also going to another company, would they transfer their shoots there? Like half of it will be with Sam and then half will be at the restaurant. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts on this. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to subscribe. My name is Lilia once again. Till next time. Bye. If there's another episode that is released, season 2 or anything, I'll review them right here on Sahara Movies. Bye.